All right, so welcome to the Basic Five. My name is Carlos Cintron. Welcome to my organization. If you're not part of my organization personally, welcome to the shop.com and Market America family. The Basic Five that I'm going to go over here is essential that everyone take this same presentation, you have it in your back office, and you can download it and take a look at every slide that I'm going to show you here. But what we really want to do is understand how the business works, understand that when we get this business pretty much in a box, it's all done for you, and you'll be able to execute as fast or as slow as you want. You can grow exponentially, you can do it whichever way you want. But the key here is to grow as quick as possible, because obviously you join the business so like that you can prosper and have additional income and have that residual asset. Okay, this is a disclaimer. It says the income levels mentioned in the following presentation are for illustration purposes only. They are not intended to represent the income of a typical Market America unfranchise owner, nor are they intended to represent that any given unfranchise owner will earn income in that amount. The success of any Market America unfranchise owner will depend upon the amount of hard work, talent, and dedication which he or she devotes to building his or her Market America business. It is your responsibility to build the business the way we're going to show you now with all of these trainings, because everyone has that responsibility. And I want you to think of investing a lot of money into any other business. You would be more dedicated. I'll show you some numbers in a minute, but the point here is you need to learn. Let's do it together and let's make it happen, right? There are 3 required trainings as soon as you become an unfranchise owner. So the first thing is to be a new unfranchise owner training. You want to attend that one. You're attending the Basic 5 now, and also the Executive Coordinator Certification training. The new unfranchise owner training speaks about terminology and the requirements. The Basic 5 speaks about the fundamentals and building your unfranchise business. And then the Executive Coordinator Certification training speaks in-depth knowledge of terminology and requirements. And your new unfranchise owner training in Basic 5, they're available at the download under your business account under Help and Training and Online Trainings. You can also download this PowerPoint on the UnFranchiseTraining.com. Take note of that. UnFranchiseTraining.com. You know, this is all readily available for you to use with your team and duplicate this so you can see this at your own time. Basic 5 fundamentals of the business: attitude and knowledge, goals and goal statement, retailing, prospecting, recruiting and sponsoring, follow-up, and the ABC pattern of building in depth. Pretty simple. Attitude and knowledge is really the key with this business. The more you understand the business, the more you attend the trainings, the more knowledge you have, the more empowered you will be, the easier it's going to be for you to discuss how you can benefit other people. But going through the experience yourself is what really builds your attitude. Okay? Converting your spending into earning, changing the way you shop, looking at things when you look for them online, I don't care what it is, for you to find a way to put that money back into your pocket and your family's pocket and your friends, co-workers, and community's pocket. If you do that, it builds a whole heck of a lot of attitude, because you, through the experience that what you're doing, it builds a lot of knowledge, and then you can literally walk people through. And again, as you see this, it's a no-brainer, right? So Market America is in the news. We have the Better Business Bureau with the A+ rating. We won the 2013 Torch Award Winners Trust for Performance Integrity. Talk about a lot of publicity, right? Very high-end publicity, a lot of celebrities that are partnered with our company because they understand the value of what we provide. We're ranked number 59 on Internet Retailer, and that is going to be number 1 really, really soon. So with regard to publicity, we're very strong. The company on a global scale has generated over $7 billion, and to date, as you can see here, if you looked at any other company in the market and in the stock market, you always would see their graph going up and down, up and down, up and down. This company has had over 90 plus consecutive quarters of growth through 9/11, through everything to date, and they have never had a down quarter. That says a lot. On top of that, out of the $7 billion that were earned, okay, over half of that money has been paid back to unfranchised owners like myself and now you that are part of the organization. So let's get this, clear that the company's vested interest is to put money back in your pocket and not throw it away with, manufacturing, advertising, etc., which billions and billions of dollars get thrown away. The company has made over $400 million income earners, meaning that these individuals have earned in excess of $1 million in commissions through the time that they've been partnered with the company. And we're talking over 400, and the diversity of ethnicity, background, language, all of these things, they're very diverse. But now it's time for my picture to show up there, okay? And it will. And it's time for your picture to show up there as well. And you know who can do that? You can do that if you decide to do it. Because once you understand and you have the right attitude and you have the knowledge, because you're implementing the shopping annuity, you are the one who's converting your spending into earning. You're actually doing the steps that are necessary. You're going to see massive results when you are empowered. And this way, we can all help each other achieve this goal. So the difference between success and failure is the individual who succeeds simply does what the individual who failed or did not do or was not willing to do. Okay? That's the only difference. There's a lot of people that know how to, but most people don't do. And if you don't do, guess what's going to happen? Nothing. You're going to stay with all of the knowledge. You're going to stay with all of the experience or what have you. But if you don't share your experiences and you don't talk about it and you don't take action, it's just not going to work. That's like saying, hey, let me show up for work once a week and try to get a week's pay. That's not going to happen, right? So it's really important that you take the attitude which is going to precede your success. So when you understand that you are successful, your attitude will demonstrate that, right? It comes before the money. You just partnered with shop.com. You just partnered with our organization. You are already successful because you have something that's proven to work for over 20 years. Imagine you investing a lot of money into a Starbucks at this point, okay? You would tell everyone, and immediately you would believe that you're successful. You know why? Because Starbucks has established that type of platform already for you. So if you have the credit and you can go in depth and mortgage your life away to open up a Starbucks, you would have that attitude. So same thing here. Don't underestimate the power of the shop.com model. Okay, developing attitude and knowledge. Listen to audios daily. These are provided for you. I'll show you where you can get these. Schedule weekly calls with me. Okay, so like that we can stay in touch and understand where we're at, how we're progressing, what we're doing. Participate in conference calls, webinars, and core-ings. These happen online. They can be happening locally in your area. They're also happening on meeton.com. Associate with positive, successful people. If people are talking or trying to talk you out of doing this business and they're not interested in saving money and acquiring wealth, get away from them. I don't care who they are. I know sometimes it's difficult if you're living with people, but at the very least, associate yourself with more positive people so you'll have more positive input than negative. And make sure you have tickets to the next event. Very, very important to have tickets in hand in order for you to be able to now sell a ticket to an individual and bring them so like that they can increase in attitude and knowledge, right? Developing the mindset. That's the biggest thing. JR says it. All of the leaders, when you listen to them, and they're on stage. It's all about belief. Treat it like a business, not like a hobby. A hobby costs you money. A business generates you money, okay? And when you have the right mindset, nothing can stop you, because everything else will be made available once you have the right thought process. You got that good feeling going of prosperity, and it's just going to work. So your options to earn a significant income. This is what you could do. You could work more hours, okay? God knows how tired you may be already. You can get a second job, right? That's going to require more time, etc. Right? You can go back to school. You can have investments in the stock market or real estate, whatever you may want to do. Or you can own your own business, which would be a traditional business. And technically speaking, when I say own your own business, guess what? The business can't run without you. So if you do own a business, congratulations. And if you open up shop, but note that it will require more attention from you, because when you do own a business, you're usually the first one there, you're the last one to leave, you have to micromanage everything, and it's just a lot of work. And I commend business owners for doing so much, because I know how much it takes. Your options to earn a significant income, again, if you had a traditional business, you would have to purchase it for $500,000. If you had a little startup business, it'll be $100,000 to capitalize. If you tried to buy a franchise, we're talking an average purchase of $147,000. That's average. That's not like a McDonald's or a Dunkin' Donuts that's already established, like a Subway. This is an average one. And if you want to be a professional, you know, going back to school, 6 to 10 years of education still throws you into debt of anywhere from 100 to 600,000. So these are realistic options that a person has to look at when they want to either excel in their future and or their career, or just own a business and have more time in life. But it's going to require any of these here, right? Here's a little bit on linear income versus ongoing income. A lot of people don't understand this, so this is a great time for you to understand that linear income means I'm going to trade time for money, okay? Whereas on ongoing income, you leverage your time. And if you're doing, if you're trading time for money, then you're being leveraged, okay, for someone else, as opposed to leveraging your time. So you're still doing this, but over here you're doing it for someone else. Money grows linearly, meaning, you know, money grows exponentially. If it's linear, you stop working, your income stops. If you here, your income continues to grow, because we're dealing with consumables and people are buying because they're saving money. They have their own vested interest. They have to live their own life, and they're doing it anyway already. People are still going to get gas and everything else. So it's beautiful, right? It's not creating true wealth, even though you still make money with linear income. Nothing, you know, that bad about linear income, because you can still work. But why not create true wealth where it's ongoing? Ongoing, right? Time is not your own when you're doing linear. Why? Because you got to go in, you have to trade your time for money, where here you have total time freedom and you can help other individuals succeed. And over here you're making a living versus you're creating a lifestyle. And nothing wrong with making a living. You know, kudos to everybody who's a hard worker. They've educated, you know, you educated yourself. You spent all this time. You're probably still paying student loans, or you're on your way there. Whatever it may be, if you own a business, wonderful when you make a living. But why not incorporate creating a lifestyle, at the very least part-time? Because if you're just starting out in our organization, we want to do this part-time so that it's manageable, easy, okay? Best way to predict your future is to create it. You have the power. Again, it's in your mind, it's in the belief. Our number one product is not OPC3 isotonics. Our number one product is not a consumable product. Our number one product is belief. If, again, you go back to the leaders, you'll see this over and over again, because through belief, when this company didn't have anything, okay, that's all they had. And look at where they are now. We're going on 25th anniversary. It's a powerhouse, and you get to enjoy all of these benefits. So, you know, sometimes I see people and they go, oh my gosh, there's so much information. What about when there was none? You know? And now that you have everything, guess what? You can customize it, right? We still use the ABC pattern. We use the fundamentals. You know, we're using the basic 5. I'm going to show you how this thing works. But you do it at your pace. You want to go slow, no problem. You want to go average, no problem. You want to skyrocket and make this thing happen? No problem. Let's make it happen, right? Here's the formula, right? Quality time equals duplicatable growth equals volume equals income, right? Time spent with go now people. That's the quality time. If you're a go now, you're watching my video, you're ready to go now, you're making this happen, you're contacting me, you're helping other people, you're showing the business plan, you've converted everything in your house, everything in your business, everything that you shop, anywhere you shop, you are doing the business. That's a go now person, okay? And you want to spend quality time with this individual. And it doesn't mean that all other individuals who are not go now right now, they're not go gun ho right now, doesn't mean they're not important people. They're just not moving as fast. So you want to build with people who are building, and those who want to build slow, they're still part of our organization. We actually help them accelerate by building within the same network in depth. So like that, the collective volume benefits those who are not that ready for whatever reason. If you don't have any go now people, then go find some, right? It's that simple. We're in the business of building relationships, result producing activities, use and sell the product. You have to become a product of the product. Very simple. Implement, share the shopping annuity. Why are you going to share the shopping annuity? Because people are going to save money. When they save money, they love you, right? Simple. Let me show you how to save some money. How? Here, let me show you. Take 15 minutes out, a cup of coffee, half an hour. Teach people. Why? Because when you teach them, then all of a sudden they take action on their own, and all of a sudden they're doing and they're shopping online and they're saving money. They're thanking you, and you're sleeping or you're doing something else. So it's a win-win situation. Share the business, right? Take 15, 20 minutes, go over the flip chart. That trusty flip chart works like a charm. If not, use a computer with the PowerPoint or share it with the video. But it's important that you follow up with the individual and you explain to them how they're gonna save and earn at the same time. And then the education with the tickets, it's really important. You can't sell a ticket that you don't have, right? So you can go to shoppingannuity.com and download the app, right? And it's going to explain for a traditional annuity, you must have discretionary income to make fixed sum payments which fund your annuity. So in order for you to have an annuity, you need that money, cash flow, in order for you to make money off of an annuity. With the shopping annuity, by just redirecting money you are already spending through the shop.com, you create your fixed sum payment to fund your shopping annuity. So this is genius, because the same money that you're spending, now you just redirected. You're thinking, how can I buy, this television, or I'm going to remodel my house, or I'm going to buy supplies for my garage, for my mechanics, whatever, store, etc., for my medical office. And this money that I'm going to spend anyway, I'm going to make sure that I get the best deal, but it's my fixed sum payment. So the money spent actually now pays me. You could imagine that you've been spending this money all along, all your life, and you're doing the business already, but now the money that's spent pays you. It's a powerful concept. The shopping annuity creates economic synergy, right? Create your fixed sum payment using current spending to create a residual income for yourself and your family members. You get to save money. You get to earn money. Duplicate the process with your organization customers to accelerate and increase the residual income. So all we need to do is just show this over and over again on how to save money. The shopping annuity begins with each unfranchised owner, UFO acronym, completing the shopping annuity assessment. You go to shoppingannuity.com, and when you do the assessment, it creates BV and IBV with our exclusive brands, right? That we want to prioritize on our exclusive branded products, because that's what produces the most BV and IBV. Create IBV with Shop Direct and partner stores on shop.com. The shop direct, the shop marketplace is ours, right? Create, duplicate this with our team members. Nothing crazy. Create BV and IBV with customers. You're on your way there to building your shopping annuity. So it's your choice. Very simple. You can continue to shop and make other companies and people money, or